Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to my channel, Mathematics of Today's Generation. Okay, kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. At pakipindot na rin sa notification bell para updated kayo sa mga panibagong videos na i-upload ko. By the way, if you are a mathematics contestant, a math coach, or a mathematics enthusiast, then this tutorial is for you. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, we are now in problem number 20. A number theory problem number 2. Okay, this problem is taken from the previous Philippine Mathematical Olympiad, and we're going to solve this in a very easy and systematic manner. So the problem goes, okay, how many positive integers n are there such that n divided by 120 minus 2n is another a positive integer? Okay, so there are various ways to solve this problem, okay, and I'm going to solve this in this manner. Okay, for my solution, okay, I'm going to assume that this expression must be equal to k or any variable n divided by 120 minus 2n, and take note that this is a positive integer. So which means that k is also a positive integer. Okay. Then from here, we're going to solve for n in terms of k. So this follows that by cross multiplication, so we now have 120 times k, so we have 120k. Then k times negative 2n, so we have negative 2nk is equal to n. Then combining an expression that has a variable n, so we're going to place this expression to the right hand side of the equation. So this follows that we have 120k is equal to n, then plus 2nk. Since this is negative, so if it is placed to the other side, this becomes positive. It means the operation will be addition. Then factoring this out, because we have a common factor which is n, so we now have n times 1 plus 2k, then other side 120k. Okay, dividing both sides of the equation by 1 plus 2k, this follows that we have 120k divided by 1 plus 2k is equal to n times 1 plus 2k divided by 1 plus 2k. Then 1 plus 2k divided by 1 plus 2k, that is equal to 1. So this follows that n is equal to 120k divided by 1 plus 2k. Okay, so from here, we're going to express this expression of its equivalent form. So we're going to apply the dalawang division. So we now have here, by applying dalawang division, so we have 120k divided by, so we're going to rearrange, so we have now 2k plus 1. Okay, we're going to arrange k in decreasing order of powers. Then we're going to divide the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So we now have 120k divided by 2k, so we have 60. Then 60 times 2k, we have 120k. Then 60 times 1, we have plus 60. Then subtract. So we now have 120k minus 120k, that is equal to 0. Then negative 60. So therefore, this expression can be written as 60 minus 60 divided by 1 plus 2k, or simply 2k plus 1. Okay. So in this manner, we're going to have a sort of analysis to be this expression as a positive integer not greater than 60, because n is positive, so this expression here must be less than 60 so that we can have a positive value for n. So from here, we're going to apply some analysis. So since 2k plus 1 is an odd expression, so it means we only need to get the odd positive factors of 60 if in order for 60 to be divisible by 2k plus 1. So now, okay, this follows that they add positive factors of 60 are as follows. So we now have 3, 5, and 15. So these are just the numbers that we need to consider. Okay, so now, equating these values to 2k plus 1, so we have 2k plus 1 is equal to 3, then 2k plus 1 is equal to 5, and 2k plus 1 is equal to 15. Then applying a subtraction property of equality, so this follows that we have 2k is equal to 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. Then also, we have 2k is equal to 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. And lastly, we have 2k is equal to 15 minus 1, which is equal to 14. Then dividing both sides of the equation by 2, so we can say now that k is equal to 1 here. And here we have k equals 4 divided by 2, we have 2. And this follows that k is equal to 14 divided by 2, so we have 7. Okay, since we have 3 possible values for k here, which means that we only have 3 possible values for n. It's because we have here a derived value for n, so it is equal to 120k divided by 1 plus 2k. And from our assumption here that k must be positive, so that's why we have here the positive values for k. Okay, and I think that would be all, and it's a good place to stop.